Hey, Dan Dahl here. Dude, you are going to be glad that you clicked on this video. In this video, I'm going to show you the basics of researching NFT projects so that you can profit from flipping them or hold them long term. So let's get into it. All right, so the first step is to jump on Twitter and start following influencers that are knowledgeable about NFTs. So here's my profile, and you can also follow the people that I'm following because that's how I get a lot of my information. And once you hear about a project, you should check out that project's Twitter, Discord, websites. I mean, not all projects are going to be good, and even if they were all great, you don't have time to jump into all of them. So let's go into my followers here, and there's a pretty good one that I found out about pictographs. So the big reason I like this, the art's pretty funny, it's pretty cool, I like pigs, but look at how they put all their utility right on their Twitter profile. That's pretty cool. You don't see that very often, so I like that. And we want to see, depending on how new the project is, we want to see anywhere between 2,000 and 10,000 Twitter followers. And you want to go through the posts and make sure that the comments and likes are real, and there's plenty of comments and likes for each post. So this one doesn't have the 2,000 to 5,000, but it's a very new project. So hopefully it will grow. So then we're going to check and make sure that the posts have plenty of comments and likes, and you want to make sure that the comments are real. So we'll show this thread, and there's some funny pictures, and this one has that picture-in-picture quality. That's pretty cool. So yeah, these are obviously not bots. So that checks off. So then we want to go to their Discord, and I put up their Discord, and you want to make sure that there's enough members compared to, like, this is all members, a little over 1,000, so that's a lot more than they have in Twitter followers. But also important is verified, because if they have, if they had 1,000 members, but the number of verified was only like 10 or 15, then you know that they're buying bots and buying members in Discord, and that goes the same in Twitter. So you want to make sure, and then you want to make sure that the main chat is popping. You want lots of real, not bots, but real comments, and you want them to be flowing pretty fast. Even for a small project like this one that's just getting started, it's pretty good. And then what I like to do, because I like to get on a whitelist, or in this case they call it a VIP list, and you should be able to see up here at the top VIP FAQs, for example. And this one is really cool because usually in order to get on the VIP or the whitelist, which means you get a special price and you get to mint early, you get to get into the program early, and usually when you get the mint or you're on the VIP list, you get the price. Let's say this is it might be Sol, it could be ETH, but it's going to be a very small price, and then you can list it on the secondary market very quickly and double your money a lot of the time. Again, not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I'm some rando on the internet. But do your own research. You'll figure it out. So in order to get on this whitelist, they have a really cool, instead of having these games, I call it the chat or invite grind game on Discord. The rules for getting on the whitelist will be, make sure you're very active in chat, and they might have 10,000 members in the Discord, and you've got to be in the top 50 people in chat, and that means you got to be on Discord, sometimes with 2 or 3 profiles, and chatting and chatting and chatting for hours every day. And I mean, these mints, you might make like $1,000 or couple $1,000 at the most for most of these, and it's just not worth spending a week, 8 hours a day doing those games and invite 50 people, and all you're doing is spamming your friends to get into other. I just don't like it. That to me, it seems a little bit dishonest. I don't like it. But this has like an approved bounty list. So this is a bunch of tasks that you can do in order to get on their whitelist. So here's some examples. Take a selfie or a video with a live pig and tweet the link to Pictographs NFT. And then a couple people have already done that. First person to write and get 100 retweets. First person to get 50 retweets. Make a high quality piece of Pictographs fan art and get a blue check mark to reply to a tweet about Pictographs. Write 7+ high quality tweet thread. And there's one, this one was cool. $10 to a charity and take a screen recording on Loom and tweet it. And I did one of these down here. It was like an article, and it took me like 10 minutes. It was really fast and easy, and that's how I got on the Pictographs whitelist, or in their case they call it the VIP list, but it's basically the same thing. So once you've checked out their Discord and made sure that that's legit and they have a good whitelist program, that's not a deal breaker. You don't have to get on a whitelist. You can, if it's a good program, a good project and collection, you can get a bunch of NFTs on the secondary list, maybe even before the reveal. I've got other videos about that too. But the whitelist isn't a deal breaker, but it does help a lot for me anyway. And sometimes in a program, if you get into a project really early and you're like the first 500 people on Discord, you can also get on the whitelist, and other ways like that. So then you'll also want to go on to the project's website and make sure that all the links work and it's been around for a while. Maybe you use something like alexa.com and make sure that it didn't just pop up yesterday, because a lot of times when a new website comes up, it could be a rug pull, so you got to watch out for that. And this one's got a bunch of art. Everything looks good. The roadmap looks good. You should read through the roadmap. And it showed earlier that the team members are doxxed. That means that the team, it's just best if they're doxxed with names and hopefully LinkedIn profiles and work history. Because, if they're anonymous, they can do a project and suck at it and then later do another project because no one knows who they are and they don't have to worry about a terrible reputation. But this is another thing. They don't have to be doxxed. It's not a deal breaker, but people are the biggest factor in the success of really any project. But the community also counts. So again, just make sure that the website runs well and that the links aren't broken, and you can find out when the mint is and check Alexa to see the traffic and all that stuff. So once you find out that the project is good, you can join their Discord and start chatting them up. See if you can get in on the whitelist, and if you can't get on the whitelist, doesn't matter. Follow them on Twitter and maybe follow the people that they're following, or follow other people that are following them, and hype this thing up so that you can get low prices, hopefully, on the secondary market, and it grows with time. So, I'm not suggesting that you get into Pictographs. This is just an example of a pretty good project, and it's fairly new. It hasn't minted yet. But that's the basics of researching projects. So you want to get on the Twitter and make sure that they have enough followers and that their posts on their Twitter and the Discord are legitimate and they're not, buying bots or buying followers and all that stuff. And then get on the website, analyze the team. Hopefully they're doxxed. And then if it looks good, then get into the community and try to get on the whitelist. But if you can't, jump into the secondary market, buy them up on the floor, or snipe rare traits. I've got other videos showing you how to do that. But that's the basics of research. And each of these steps in the research could be its own full video, probably 3 or 4 videos on each step of this process. So let me know which step in this process that you want to know more about, and I'll do more detailed videos on those particular steps. Just let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe so that you're not missing this stuff. And I will talk to you in the next video.